3, 2, 1, and welcome to the 27th episode of my Factorio Let's Play series. Last time we deconstructed some stuff, work on the logistical system, and overall improve efficiency. This episode we're going to continue to improve efficiency by adding more circuit production to this, and overall just boosting overall resource collection. So to start out with, what I thought I'd do is I would take this circuit production up here and just feed all the circuits down at the logistical system down here. We already have it built. There's no reason we can't use it. Also, since we have blue science, we got cargo size. Why don't we shoot for logistical? Actually, let's shoot for electric energy distribution. So this works great. All you need to do is just feed this directly down into the system. Use a few underground belts, maybe. We actually only need one. And if we do this correctly, like about here. Apparently I have 17 underground belts. That seems a little off, but okay. I like 17 underground belts. Oh yes, I picked up a lot of stuff. That's correct. Forgot. And now we just put this like that, and voila. It shall be placed, and we will have more circuit production. I'll just disassemble all this, and we should be fine. So yeah, so that's that. I'll leave this just in case we do want to start a robot frame production again, but that looks good. So yeah, another thing I want to do this episode is continue to look at what's holding up our production of blue science. Right now, these seem to be running. These are also running. I do feel like there's going to be a problem though, in that nope, this red wire connection is set up. Everything's looking pretty good. Are these still working at full capacity? They are. Are these buffer chests going up? No smart inserters, no smart inserters or advanced circuits. Smart inserters, why are you not being made? Just not enough electronic circuits. So hopefully, this addition to the system should continue to help. Actually, this looks to be such a heavy load that we need to split it up with a splitter, of course. Just put another. I don't know why that's offset from my cursor. If you can see that, but do that. You can put this like here, like this, and put that up. And was both sure? Yep. That hopefully should be enough to get all these factories working. It is. Good. So, research production. Another thing we'll probably want to look at, do we have logistical robots? I think the answer to that question is yes. But we may want to get some more roboports, just because expanding the system, whatever, is a useful thing to do. I'll make one of them now. Again, if we have enough circuits, we'll just start the actual roboport process itself. I go check our iron systems working very well, and now the next thing, so all this stuff is working well. I've kind of been going over everything we've done before and saying it's all worked well. So what are we going to do next? What's going to be new? What's going to be new is module production. These. You're like, oh, we already have enough of these, right? No, we don't. We need a lot more. When I say a lot, I mean a lot. So to do that, what we're going to do is set up some more advanced circuit production, and regular circuits both go into advanced circuit production. But to start that, we're going to need to set up a new construction area, because if we're going to make these things large scale, we have a large construction area, kind of like what's up here. Except we need to have a different iron and copper supply. The reason for this is you're like, we have plenty of iron and copper, yes, but I feel that if we put any more strain on the system at all, if we start trying any more copper, any more iron, it may not be able to keep up. Attack! And it's in the train system, which means it's the farthest point away from me. Well, we're going to try to take care of that. But putting too much more strain on the system, it's not the system, it's like the belt speed. And I feel like putting any more strain would be really detrimental on the system, and just making another system allows us to continue increasing things and maybe get to play a little bit more with trains. So to do that, I'm gonna have to run up here very slowly And hopefully it hasn't destroyed any mining drills. If I'm lucky. Because they have a lot of health, but not infinite. Don't kill me. Phew. Those things, trains can speed up really fast. Oh. It's almost soap. Whew. There we go. Just take a little bit of transport belts. And that's fixed. Beeps are done. And there's this little base up here. Well, here's our tank over here. Why don't we take care of that base? Yes. You can see that these bases are like, oh, these bases are so easy. Why are you focusing at all, like, on improving your military status by getting power armor, or why are these a problem? Well, if you look up in our mini-map, and the top left of that mini-map, you can see a base. But it's not a normal base. It is a large base. These bases are spawning. They're spawning larger, more dangerous. What that means is that to be able to fight them, we're going to need stronger military. Whether that be poison capsules, not really useful that right now, but they will be when we have more and more fighters. Just things like that are what become very important later on. Over here, run it over. Yes, why not? Knock these out. Take care of all these, and that is it. Took care of the base. This mining area up here, because we have so many miners, it's actually one of the biggest areas of pollution, which is good because it means we have less pollution than the rest of our base, but bad because it means this area, which is largely undefended and remote, will be getting less, not as easy to defend. Good! Energy distribution 2. Logistical robot speed. Why not? And now, I've noticed that I said I want to make a new smelting area, but I don't want to make a new smelting area. I don't want to just make a new smelting area. I also want to have it deliver copper and iron through a train system. Because trains are fun. I like playing with trains. And it just adds a little variety to it. Otherwise, just kind of sitting around twiddling your thumbs waiting for the system to do something. Very slowly, you can increase it by using more efficient things like trains. This iron setup is good, but you'll notice it's maxed out. The chests are full. What I like to do is add a second stop for iron and add another train for copper. Maybe even let these miners work a little bit more than they have been. So, yeah, I will need a lot more track and stuff like that, but I think our system is doing okay on that regard. Looks pretty good. We got steel in the chest, 200 of it, so making track shouldn't be a problem. We'll need a lot of straight track. We'll start letting that build up again. 300 should definitely be good. A good starting point. Another thing I want to check is 4 engine units. How much does it take to make a car? 8. Need steel. That. Actually, 4 actually. So there we go. I'll come back to that. It'll have 4 engine units, and I'll be able to make a car. Get around a little faster. When we look around, I'll also point out our base is not well defended. There aren't very many guns anywhere, and the few things we do have are more outposts than walls. But I think soon we should start extending the logistical system. We do have another roboport now. I might as well just place this down. There's no reason not to. If it needs charging stations or like that, that works. But what are they doing? Oh, I see. But start using the logistical system to start putting down guns. Speaking of guns, I know I keep getting sidetracked by whatever tracks my fancy. But guns are being made automatically would be useful. Steel, electronic circuit battery. Steel 20. Electronic circuit 40. Battery 40. And I want no more than 20 guns. Or laser turrets, I believe. Is that correct? Because then use those and automatically build defendable bases. Almost there. For the car, besides the engine units, all we need is that's it. It's pretty simple to make, actually. Yeah. I know our power situation is not terrible right now, but I do think if we keep adding more production, it will start to ramp up again. But that's okay. And I actually prefer slower bases with less power consumption because I believe it's just less pollution and it's better. Is there a gun in this car? I not remember there being a gun in this car. It's cool. You can see the car is very fast. Whoops, and very fragile. It's good for getting around. You can see those bases. That's big base, big worms, big problem. And there are a lot of bases up here, but we really haven't seen a lot of them, and they're spawning. And they're gonna be, ow, same rock. I will get you one day, rock. Yeah, a lot of bases out here. But I'm looking around this area to see if it's good for making a train system, and I think it will be. We can get started on that now. Robot speed, sure, why not? Like drive by the system. See the robots down here. The robots will move much more quickly, and when you get to level 5, it's insane. Okay, but train depot and smelting area probably be around over here. I'll actually go grab the logistic roboport because that's what I'm going to use to build it. And I'm going to use the roboport because this makes basically everything. It doesn't make electric furnaces, which I actually should do right now, which I will. Electric furnaces. Steel, advanced circuit. I don't have stone brick, so not possible. But besides that, all the other stuff can and will be made by the logistical system. So it'd be a simple matter for me to copy my old pattern I have up there and just plop it down, and it should work. Run this over here like that. It starts charging. We're building another one right now. We can keep building more of these, just extending it farther and farther up, and it will be good. My car hasn't been repaired yet. It has been repaired. Good. See, logistical systems are useful. Make sure not to crash is more important. And put the next one down. Roboport can be on diagonals too, and this should be a big enough system to start building. Like I'm trying to line it up perfectly. There we go. Just run some power. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Luckily, we have more where that came from. And we'll make it down here. And I missed that. There. There we go. And we have a logistical system that reaches all the way up here. So now I'll take a blueprint. I don't really need this blueprint. It's just useful while it was around. And I won't try to copy any of the other stuff. I'll try to find one that's relatively correct. And just copy it. I think that should be good. There's a little thing up there, but that's okay. It actually will be fine. And I'll put this over here. So we want the going this way. I actually, now that I think about it, if I break this, I can just make it one-sided and use that because it's more efficient. How is it more efficient? Because I don't have to have a coal line in the middle, which I don't need anymore. Both these have it set up because they were originally around when that was around, but not anymore. So this down over here. Say the train depot's over here. The smelting area. Well, actually, train depot can be over here. The smelting area can be over here. And that looks good. Then I shall simply copy the other side, like so. Like that. And it should be built. Apparently, I had a few electric first instances actually in the system, which is great. I will request a few advanced circuits because I will need them to build the rest of the electric furnaces. See, they're all charging. Are these logistic? They must be going here to charge. I don't know. Must be more efficient. Or they just needed to. They couldn't fit the other place. So now we're going to start working on the train system while they build that. And so the train system can come, actually, well, not through there. Maybe out here. Come straight down this way. Like this. Have a little depot here to unload. Like that. Should be a good length. And that. That. And that. A little bit of this. I think that's the right height. It is. That's the first time I've been successful on that. Okay. These up. Oops. Clear this out and start hooking up, and we'll have a depot. Now we'll need to hook it up to the rest of the system and get inputs for it. We can have the iron train go here. We'll also use that by copper place, where the copper can be collected for use here. And this is also where those lights we installed on the other one become very important, so the trains don't run into each other. Like so. But I think we're going to have to really work on this next episode. I hope you've enjoyed. If you like or comment in the description. Super over suggestions. The guy that sent me the suggestion for the solar panels, as soon as our power situation becomes a problem, we have this substation researched, and we can build it. So, yeah, this is coming along nicely. You just need to hook it up to the power grid, actually, and see if there's any problems. And we can fill in the rest ourselves, but it will work like this, and the rest will be filled in. So, yeah, this has been a Dragon. Hope you enjoyed. See you again.